Good morning. We are alive. And by alive, I mean I still feel like shit. Not as bad though. But today I have my first ever dentist appointment. So that's happening. And yes, I do mean first ever. So, as a kid, you remember, I went to school in like the early 2000s. So like my second grade year was 2002. That's how I know which grade I was in up until college. But they used to have like a thing that came in, like they would call kids out and they would come in back in with those weird like little red retainer things. I just remember they had like a little clip thing that would be out of their mouth and they wouldn't talk for the rest of the day. My mother swears up and down that she signed me up for one of those things. She did not. Never, ever, ever. But apparently those guys were dentists. They had like a little dentist van or something that would come and look at our teeth or something. My mom swears up and down. She filled out the paperwork. She signed and paid for it that they would come and like look at my teeth or whatever. I was never called. They never looked at my teeth. I don't know if my mom's remembering shit wrong or if she's getting me confused with one of her other children. She does have 4 kids. And granted, she did take my sister, her other daughter, to the dentist because my sister had an accident where she chipped a tooth. Long story. But my sister did go to the dentist, and I remember going and waiting in the dentist office with her as she got that tooth, a cap or something on it. And I remember watching Scooby-Doo and where Shaggy becomes a werehog. Not werehog. My brain is on Sonic the Hedgehog this morning. Werewolf, and he races a car. That's all I remember. I remember the office. I was sitting in a very colorful chair. So, yeah. But me, I had never been to the dentist. I went to the doctor a lot because I was constantly sick with tonsillitis, flus, and colds. And apparently no one ever sought to give me a fucking flu vaccine. Apparently my dad got one and just got extremely sick afterwards. And it probably happened to my mom too. So no one ever sought to start getting me flu vaccinated. They just like, well, she's gonna be sick anyway. Our mom swears up and down she took me to the dentist. I never went. The school never called me out for the little dental truck. Also, is the school dental truck really how you should be treating your kids' teeth? Like, I don't know. Like, I get not having time and whatnot for it, but like a dental hygiene routine was never established. My husband has done more for me in establishing a dental hygiene routine than anyone in my family has ever done. Because like before that, like I used to like, one, didn't really have the luxury of brushing my teeth all that often, and 2, it was never really brought up that I should be. And so now I'm just like, I'm full of nerves because I don't exactly know what to expect. I'm on the internet looking up videos on like, what should you expect at your first dentist appointment, like your first ever dental appointment. And I'm getting shit for babies. Because apparently you're supposed to take them as babies to dentist. And that is a problem and a concern. Like, whatever. But I'm still like a nervous little wreck. I'm annoyed. A part of me is like still, even though I have gone no contact with my mom, like I went all last year, didn't talk to my mother once. I got a text from her on my birthday. I texted her on her birthday. I don't even think I called her. And then I texted her Merry Christmas and like maybe Happy Thanksgiving. That is it. I texted my mother holiday things. And you know what my mother did? She didn't contact me but fucking once. She gave me a call, didn't leave a message. I missed that call, and I never called her fucking back. But apparently she went to 2 of my siblings and said I wasn't answering any of her calls, wasn't talking to her whatsoever, and girl just never even put in the fucking effort. And now that I'm going to my first ever dentist appointment, I think she says I had done, and that she had paid for, like, the school and shit to do, but had never happened. And so, like, there's a part of me that's, like, it's still mad. Like, I don't know if I should still be mad or not, but I'm still personally mad about it. I shouldn't be, but I am. But now we're gonna go to the doctor's office at 9 a.m. in the morning to my first ever dentist appointment. And I am a nervous fucking wreck because I don't know how to regulate my emotions. I wasn't given that fucking tool. And I stopped going to therapy. I need to get back on that shit. But every single one's a waiting list. And then I also gotta carve out time from my schedule for it. So that's joyous. And I washed my face with Mario soap. Because even this point, I'm just like, what's hygiene? What's personal care? I don't fucking know. Wasn't taught. Wasn't introduced to me. So now I'm here. I've brushed my teeth. I've brushed my teeth, probably horribly. Because you know what? It's a thing people do, and I don't personally get it because, like, I know it's important, but I also don't understand it, why you spend so long on it. I don't get flossing. I don't use mouthwash. I think I used mouthwash once, and it was because I was, like, really congested and my throat felt really gross, and I didn't have throat spray. Well, yeah. I'm awake now. Life moves on. I've washed my face. And now I guess I get to figure out what the fuck I'm going to wear to my first ever dentist appointment. So, yay!